Welcome to the Basketball Wales podcast, where we find out a little bit more about what goes on in the Basketball Wales community. Croeso I pod Pelfasged. I'm John Bunyan, and in this episode, I'm joined by the Six Footers, the winners of the Basketball Wales 3x3 tournament in Swansea. Connor, Ewan, Will, and Lucas, who made that infamous shot that's all over social media. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to the Basketball Wales podcast. Today we have the four boys from the winning tournament at the 3x3 tournament in Swansea, Basketball Wales' first ever roadshow event on Sunday. These boys are the hot ticket in town at the moment. They were the winners of the top competition. And obviously we have one of the players here, Lucas Davis, who made that infamous shot. Hiya guys, how are you all doing?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Excellent, boys. Good to see you. Good to have you on the podcast. Before we get on to the tournament and before we talk about that shot that went viral over the weekend, just want to find out a little bit more about you guys. Talk about you guys, your basketball journeys, where you've been so far, and you know what's ahead in the future for you guys as well. So what we'll do, guys, is we'll just go around the room and get you guys to introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you play, where you've played, and perhaps a little bit about your sort of national team honours as well. So let's start with Connor.
Basketball year 7 when I started comp in Porthcawl. I got introduced at lunchtime sessions run through the school. And through the school, I was suggested to join the Comfy Cougars. And by joining there, I just fell in love with the game and just carried on from there.
Okay, so Mr. Stradlin introduced you to basketball then, I assume, did he? Yeah. How much of an influence was he on your basketball enthusiasm then?
It was a big influence because he's obviously introduced me to the basics before going off to a club.
Okay, great stuff. Thanks, Connor. So you're still a current Cougars player, yeah?
Yes.
So have you? Obviously, it's been a little while since we played as well. So have you been missing playing?
Oh yeah, it was lovely to get back with the 3v3, just playing competitive basketball again.
Nice
But I missed playing basketball with COVID.
Good stuff. I was watching you guys on the weekend, all of you, and it didn't look like you've been out of the game for so long. You've been really good. So brilliant stuff. Thanks, Connor. Let's go to Will. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Will.
Yeah, so like Connor, I started playing basketball back in year 7 because I originally used to play rugby and wasn't introduced to basketball until I wasn't allowed to play rugby anymore. So I started at under 12s and then joined Kempfield Cougars about the same time as Connor as well. So played with them for from under 14s to under 16s, which was where I first played for under 12s. So then played for Kempfield Cougars and then continuing to represent Wales at under 14s, 15s and 16s.
Okay, great. So where did you go to school, Will? Or where did you go to school?
I went to school in Yslavera, so it's a Welsh-speaking comprehensive school in Swansea Valley.
Okay, brilliant. So you're not playing rugby at the moment, Will?
No, I had an injury which stopped me from playing rugby, leading me to obviously sport being such a big part of my life. I could not play, so got into basketball, better enough, and haven't looked back since, really.
Brilliant. So basketball has filled the gap for you then, I suppose. Never
back since, really.
Great stuff. Okay, thank you, Will. I will move on to Ewan. Tell us a little bit about you, Ewan.
I started playing basketball in year 7. I went to Porthcawl comp with Connor, and in PE we did basketball one time, and I really liked it. So I started going to the Porthcawl training after school, and then Mr. Stradlin told me about Cougars, and then I joined Cougars, and then I've just played ever since, really.
Okay, brilliant. You play any other sports, Ewan?
No, just basketball. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I was down there on the weekend watching you guys. I think someone must have put you in a grow bag over the last 18 months. You shot up, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
What height are you now?
Like 6'8".
6'8", yeah. Good to see you dunking on a weekend. Yeah, the rings were low though, weren't they?
Yeah, they're like 9 feet.
Good stuff. Okay, thanks, Ewan. And over to you, Lucas. Tell us a
Yeah,
little
so
bit.
my name is Lucas Davis, and I currently play for Kenford Cougars, Vale Vipers, and I play for a senior team called Petolba Spartans. But I started playing basketball at 7 years of age when my dad started a club down in Sandfield, where I live. So that really kicked off my basketball career. I went through to Bagland Blazers, where I got to get coached by Gerald Walker, Justin Thompson, and my dad. But then I started taking it seriously at about 9 when I got into the Welsh squad for under 12s with the ENDC with a bunch of good boys. So I quit football and just got really into it. So I'm here now. So
Excellent. Well, you rattled off a few names there that people will know. I mean, what's it like being coached by people like Gerald Walker and Justin Thompson? Before you answer that, we'll come on to your dad in a minute, but just answer that question first.
yeah, it was good to be coached by Gerald Walker and Justin Thompson. They both have loads of knowledge, and obviously, Gerald Walker used to play for Wales with his brother Lee and my dad, and Justin did the same as well. So they've had lots of experiences.
Brilliant. What's it like being coached by the old man and Lucas?
It's a bit rough sometimes, to be honest with you. Say if I miss a shot, say if I do the wrong play, I get a bit of a shout now on the way home. But no, it's good all around, to be honest with you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, boys. Thanks for that. Thanks for the introduction. What I want to move on to now, guys, is talk a little about you've all played for Wales. Some of you touched on it a little bit. So you've been involved, guys. Various age groups, under 12s, under 14s, and now under 16s. I'm just going to go back around the room again. We'll come back to Connor. Connor, what does it mean to you to play for Wales?
Really, just to play for your country and represent like where you live just through your sport, and it's a proud thing just for your family as well to know that you're representing your country.
Brilliant. Yeah, sure it is. Are there any games or tournaments that you've been to that stick out for you in your memory that you've really enjoyed, or for any particular reason?
There's been loads of games which I can recall. There's loads of games just representing country. Every game is important.
Brilliant. Yeah. What about you, Will? What does it mean to you to play for put the Welsh vest on?
I think it means a lot, really, because it's always an honour to represent your country, and also I feel like it's every kid's dream to play at the elite level, and I think international sport really is everything a kid could wish for. And I think playing for your country, it just shows all the hard work you put in, and it's an honour to represent everything that's come before you. So
Brilliant. Yeah, thanks, Will. Before I come on to Ewan and Neil, I'm not Neil, sorry, Lucas. You do look like your own man. Now, Ewan, I mean, obviously, I would imagine it's the same answer for you, but again, I would imagine that your families have been to watch you at games. How proud are your families of you in terms of representing your country, do you think?
Oh, yeah, they were really happy for me, especially when I think it was Wales v Ireland. That was a big game, and
Yeah.
they all enjoyed that a lot.
So what age group was that you in?
I think it might have been under 14s or
Yeah.
under 12s. I don't know.
Where was it?
It was in Bagland.
Okay. Yeah, close to home as well. So your family and friends
Yeah.
can come and watch. Yeah, it's nothing like that, is it?
No.
Stuff. What about you, Lucas? I know you've captained your country as well, or been vice captain at various age groups. What does it mean to you?
Well, growing up, obviously I'm a proud Welshman, so that's why I dreamed of playing basketball for Wales, football for Wales, anything to do with Wales, also. But I've captained Wales for multiple years now, and I think it's an honour to represent your country, and especially when you're singing the anthem. When we had Gimme Silent, we sang the anthem. They've been proud of it, also.
Yeah. Did you belt it out, boys? Did you belt out the anthem, or are you a silent anthem
I
singer?
felt no, I was.
Silent.
Yeah. you've got to belt it out, boys. You know, next time you play, just for me, I'll be watching you. I want to see Alan Wynne Jones esque, performances next time I see you play for Wales. Okay,
Yeah.
to get practicing. That's great. Thanks for that, boys. Let's move on to what's going to happen for you, what the future holds for you then in terms of basketball now. We're able to play again now, hopefully, and get back into it. But I know you guys, most of you anyway, 3 of the 4 of you have got some stuff that's going to go on. Lucas, we'll start with you. What's happening with you in September? Where you go in? What's the journey?
In September, I'll be attending Derby College and also playing for a great team and coach in Derby Trailblazers and Madshaw. So I can't wait. Can't wait to move away. Can't wait to take my game to the next level.
What are you looking forward to most, do you think?
Freedom, to also.
Okay, say no more about that. Good luck. Connor, what about you?
Like Lucas, I'm also going to attend Derby Trailblazers Academy as of September, and it's just a great thing to play at a high level and just take your game to the next level, really.
Brilliant. Yeah, Matt's a great coach, and I'm sure you'll get looked after there. And I guess what's nice for you guys is you're going together. You've got a bit of company, and I don't know if Derby Trailblazers know what's going to hit them yet, but brilliant stuff. And Ewan, what about you?
Yeah, in September, actually in August, I'm going to Portugal to play basketball with Charnwood Academy.
Okay.
And then in September, we're going to be playing basketball, I think.
Yeah. Full time. So you're heading to Portugal with the academy, the Charnwood Academy. How long's that going to be for?
I think it's a week.
Okay. So
and then
that's
straight back.
okay. So that's like a training camp, or are you playing games?
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay, and then straight back to the academy and hit the ground running. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fabulous. Well, I know you're not one that's going to the academy, but what does September hold for you?
So I'll be staying here in Wales and playing for Vale Vipers in the English National League, and then I'll be concentrating on committing both to my basketball and education. So I'll be going to Coleg Cigar in Llanelli, where they have an elite performance program for elite athletes with bespoke conditioning, weight training, physio, and nutrition help. And it's also the college is well known for producing many professional athletes, including rugby players, British athletes in the Olympics. So it's really a great sporting facility, but here in Wales, so I can concentrate on both my basketball and education alongside playing in the English National League with Vale. So
Brilliant. Great stuff, guys. Exciting times for all of you, isn't it? It's a great opportunity for all of you on your different journeys. And you're all very mature young men and great role models for young basketball players out in Wales. So we wish you well, and we'll be watching you with great interest. And we hope, I'm sure you will all have real sort of successful pathways. So good luck with that, guys.
Thank you very much.
very much.
Okay, let's move on to the Swansea tournament then, shall we, boys? Before we come on to the big event, tell us about the tournament. How do you think it went? Was it a good event? It was outdoors, obviously. It was very hot. Anybody want to answer that one? I'll let you guys decide.
I'll answer if you want. I don't mind.
Yeah, go on, you.
It was great to have competition tomorrow. I think we've missed that for a year and a half now. So we missed playing against competition, but also it was good to see friends that I haven't seen in ages. People I played with in Wales, in the Welsh squad, but also it's good to see more players come through in the Welsh program. Like, it's good to see people come out of lockdown still having love for the game.
Yeah, brilliant. Anybody else, guys? It was hot, wasn't it? How did you cope with the heat?
Yeah, I thought it was really warm. You definitely needed the sun cream, but I think it was really good just to, after 18 months out of just training with no competition, it was really nice just to get back on the court and really compete against other people in Wales. And it's awesome to see new people getting involved and getting love for the game.
Yeah, great stuff. I noticed you guys were in your Spartans kit there. You look good in the Spartans kit in red.
Repping.
You was dunking over everyone. Yeah, looking good. Like I say, it didn't look like you've been out of the game for a long time, guys. But so you ended up winning a competition. How many games did you actually play to get to the end, Connor? Remember?
Group games and then semi-final, final.
Okay,
6 now.
a fair amount of games, yeah. Was
Yep.
it Ewan? Was it demanding? Was it hard work? Having been out of the game for so long, was it difficult to sort of play under those conditions? And 10-minute games,
Yeah,
a lot, isn't it?
yeah. The heat was really hard, especially. I had to drink a lot and the fitness, having not played games for so long, especially in that heat, it was really tough.
Tough though, but I bet you all enjoyed it though, yeah.
Yeah, it was very
Yeah.
good.
Brilliant. So let's come on to the shot then. Yes. Talk us through it. Obviously, what we'll do, look, before we talk about it, we're just gonna run the clip of the shot now so everyone can see it, and then we'll have a little chat about it after.
Oh, nice!
Yes, I mean, ball going out of bounds. Tell us what's going through your head. What
To be honest, we were winning by a lot. It was the finals, so it was a very big game. But the ball was going out. I wanted to save it, but I also thought I may as well have a go. So I chucked it at the basket, and I was surprised anyone to see it go in, to be honest with you.
Amazing. What about you boys? What's your thoughts on it, boys? You saw the ball going out of bounds. Did you give up on it, or were you waiting for it to come back in? Were you waiting for the alley oop? I don't know. What was going through your heads, guys?
Yeah, I was waiting, but then he just kept going close to the rim. I wasn't expecting it to go in, but it did. I wanted to celebrate, but it was the finals and we had to keep playing, so couldn't really celebrate.
What about Will and Connor? What about your thoughts, guys?
Well, I thought at first it was great hustle from Lucas to keep it in. Love to see that, not giving up on any balls. And when he did go in there, like Ewan said, I think we all wanted to celebrate, but at the same time we wanted to stay focused on winning the game. So I think there was more celebrations once the final whistle had gone then.
That's it. Yeah, Connor. Yeah, to be fair to you guys, Connor, you're all very sort of I'm going to say professional about it, very humble about it. But yeah, what did you think when the shot went in, Connor?
You can see from the video my shock, my hands go straight to my head. Was not expecting it. I saw Lucas go for it to keep the ball in and didn't really expect it to go in. They let him swish, so
Unbelievable.
Shocked.
I think it'll be a while before we see anything like that. Lucas, it's gone viral, mate. 1 million views on Sky Sports. I think NBA have been in touch with you as well, haven't they?
Yep.
So what have they offered you? What have they? Any contract?
No, unfortunately. They've offered me like merch, so like free jerseys, stuff like that.
Brilliant.
But I'm so glad it's gone viral tomorrow, so it's had a lot of exposure, hasn't it, for Welsh basketball?
Definitely. I think Welsh basketball is growing by the day, by the week, by the month. And that's helped us no end. So you've done your bit, Lucas and the boys. Well done, boys.
Thank you.
All right, listen, boys. It's been really great speaking to you today. It's quite clear that, like I said earlier, you're all very mature. You've got great futures ahead of you for whatever you want to do. You've got good heads on your shoulders. We watch with interest, boys. What's happening for you guys next? Whether that be basketball or anything else. Wish you well. Work hard, play hard, and always work on your education, boys. It's really important. So don't ever forget that. But thanks for joining us, boys. It's
Thank you for having us.
Good luck.
See you.
Thank you.
Thanks, boys. Take care.
Oh, nice!